When you got so much to say, but you so hurt, you really don't know what to say or how to say what you gotta say. More like it's your mouth to say, girl, this ballpoint pen, she kept it real to the end. And when her ink got low, and I expressed to her all she needed to help me let go, we already knew it was time for her to go. My ballpoint pen had let me know we had reached the end, but that our journey could begin again. All I had to do was go get another package with you friend. So I went back to the store and I copied like 5 packs more. My true paper mate when I needed a break. My girlfriend, Queen Lord.
What's up? Thank y'all for tuning in to UGTv Network 5. It's your girl, Queen Moet the Poet, where I keep the conversations dripping wet. And y'all know I have DJ Manny here on my couch.
Thank you. What's up, everybody? What's up, Queen? Man, I'm doing. How you doing?
Look.
Man, you look like you doing. Looking good, man.
So are you. This nice shirt.
Pretty sure I'm trying to match your fly. You know?
Well, y'all, so tonight on Pillow Talk is definitely about self-reflection, and I wanted to get into that. I think we'll do enough of that. You know, as human beings, we don't self-reflect. We want to point the finger at other people, and because of life circumstances, we are the way we are, or we've been through what we've been through, so that's why we do the things that we do. But we know that that's not conducive to our mental. It's not conducive to your business life, to your personal life, and it's just not good, period. So I wanted to talk more about that and get into that because a lot of people are not talking about that today. I want to ask you, DJ Manny.
Ask me.
Have you ever self-reflected?
Man, you know what? I don't really think I have. I probably did a little bit, but I don't. Break it down to me first. Break it really what self-reflect is. Like, break it down in basic English.
Self-reflecting basic English, I would say, would be accountability.
Okay.
Most people can't take accountability. Most people don't know how to own up to what they've done or what they've contributed to a situation, even if they're not all the way wrong.
Yeah, okay, you know, in that note.
Yeah, that note.
I have. I think I have. I think I had, and yeah, I think I have, especially with my my ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? After a breakup, I did call her up, reach out to her, like, okay, let me ask you one question on some friendly stuff, right? What did I do right? And what did I do wrong in our relationship?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And she broke it down to me, you know. And I told her the reason why I had asked her that question, because I didn't want to go and making that same mistake. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even so much like the way you said it, and I think that was God's doing, because it wasn't even so much on me trying to fix myself. It's just that I wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? I guess you could say I was doing a self-reflect, but not intentionally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to know, how did we end up on that road? You feel me?
That's a part of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's all the way self-reflection. That is taking accountability that you may have contributed in some type of way to, the falling out or not panning out the way that you all pictured.
Facts.
And you wanting to know what was wrong or what was done wrong, so that when you do step out there again, you don't make the same mistakes.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
So that was your reason for calling. So self-reflect is more taking the time with yourself and asking yourself those questions. Because self-reflecting is about self. So someone else can tell you what they want to tell you. And it doesn't mean that it's right. But you know.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
You know, because once you know yourself, you know everything around you. So, self-reflection is when you take the time to analyze yourself, analyze your situation, analyzing your response, analyzing your perspective on what was said to you or done to you, and how you can move differently. You get what I'm saying?
So that's like 3 steps to it.
It's like 3 steps to it.
Okay,
So the first step,
yeah.
is what you said. You know what I'm saying? Basically, trying to figure out what did I do or what was wrong that made this situation go left.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's good to do because most people don't even care to do that. So that's why we have a lot of our ethnicity attacking each other. Oh, the sisters this. Oh, the brothers that. You know what I'm saying? But when do we take accountability for ourselves so that we can apply that? And even if, it doesn't pan out the way we want it to be, how can we teach our young kings and queens, our daughters, our children around the community how to be better individuals if we don't self-reflect?
But I'm glad you brought that topic up because that right there is really, really mostly for the black women out here. Like, listen, man. But before I say what I was gonna say,
I'm not finna play with you. You're not finna turn my play.
No, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that, guys. Listen, please don't forget. We only ask for 3 favors: like, comment, and share. Okay?
Period.
Tell somebody. It's the queen, man. It's Queen Moe. You oughta know what it is. Yeah. So now I'm not real just stuff though. Like I ain't no cap. Black women, because now a lot of people. Because last week, right after the show last week, a couple of my homegirls hit me up. Too much about black women. I said, okay, guys, listen, and I'm gonna say this tonight too. I only dated one Spanish chick, right? But all my relationships been with black women. So I don't know nobody else, so I can talk about stuff I don't know. But one thing I do know about my sisters, whom I love very much. One thing I do know, that's what they do. They get and okay. Next time I see one, as a matter of fact, this girl went live today. I should have tagged you into it. It's all about, this nigga did this nigga did that, this nigga did this. Okay, what did you do though, or what didn't you do? Now you probably didn't do something, but yeah, not to over your show, but that's what I'm saying. I hear it a lot, cause us guys, you know how we move. Like, man, fuck that bitch, dog. Once we tell our homeboy that, he already know. Okay, this nigga fucked up. When we fucked up, that's the first thing we say. You know what I'm saying? Man, that whole tripping, bro. Fuck that bitch.
When you don't want to take accountability, that's the first thing that you say.
Okay, because yeah, but we know. But guess what? When homeboy asks, okay, what really happened, bro? What happened? Man, bro, dog. This girl called my phone. She started tripping. That's what the accountability. Okay, we know.
No, that's not accountability. Accountability is saying, I know she shouldn't have been calling my phone, but she called my phone and homegirl got upset or baby got upset. So taking accountability is knowing what you did wrong or what you did to disturb the situation or your mate, your partner. Like, I can't help my partner until I have self-reflect. I can't help anybody until I've taken accountability for myself, until I've evaluated where I've been, where I'm at, and where I'm going.
Big face.
So if we don't do that, that's where we have a lot of bashing of the opposite sex. And I commend your homegirls for reaching out to you and bringing it to your attention. That is too much bashing.
It's not bashing. Like I said, it's not bashing. It's what I know.
Like, what do you know about you all? What do you know about you?
Of course we know what we know about us. I know what I know about me. You know what I'm saying? I know what I know about me. Like, okay, sometimes I move loose. I move funny. Especially when I'm on that yak, but that's not the point. The point is
they're coming outside all type of ways, getting in their vibe, getting in their element. And
the point is,
I watched them. Their right state of mind.
I watched them. I was watching one of them on YouTube, on Facebook. Walk up to Walmart, tell the dude, "Give me the shoe I bought you." This and that and the third. Okay.
Again, you're talking about what someone else did. Tonight isn't about what someone else
I'm
did.
just
Yeah,
saying.
she gonna do
I'm
that
just saying that's a great
because
topic,
that's how
especially
she
for black women.
was either brought up, that's what she's seen. She has not done any self-reflecting.
You're
so
right.
If a man or a woman does that self-reflecting, you wouldn't find yourself running into those type of individuals.
You're right. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's mainly that topic is good for black women. Y'all need to listen to black women.
Men as well.
Yeah, of course. Everybody.
Because you starting to sound sexist here.
Who said
Don't
that?
do that?
Everybody. She said everybody, every gender should know about how to do this, how to do it. So what that is, Nas.
Right. It's an out-of-body experience.
So everybody got to do it. Of course. I'm saying right now it's a great topic.
In a third person, you have to analyze yourself because we judge. You know, it's just the human nature, right?
In fact.
Judge, right? So we hold other people to a higher standard or a higher accountability than we want to hold ourselves. Oh, I did this because this person did that, or I said this because this person made me feel this type of way. But you don't have to stoop down to that level. You don't have to do something just because somebody did something to you. You should still be you. You understand what I'm saying? So self-reflecting is taking yourself out of it and understanding what you were doing to get yourself in that position. What you were doing, what you were thinking when you decided to go for being a gopher and going for that BS that you wouldn't have went for. Or you would have told your homegirl, girl, you tripping. If she was in that situation, but because you love him and you just in the situation, you just let him do you any kind of way. You understand what I'm saying? So self-reflecting is taking yourself out of the situation and really looking at your situation.
Can I get comfortable on your couch?
Absolutely, definitely. I want you to get comfortable.
Thank you. I love
I'm trying to give you some knowledge. I'm trying to give you.
I'm learning. I swear to God, I am.
So we take accountability for ourselves when we take ourselves out of the situation and we're able to look at the situation because it had your homegirl, your best friend, your rider, you know what I'm saying? Or your homeboy, your number one, your road dog was going through it and you seen her moving, how she was moving, how your woman moving with you, you would say something. You'll be like, man, bro, you tripping, man. Leave her at home, man. Don't even bring her next time. Right or wrong. So if we do that, then what I'm saying is we take ourselves and we shield ourselves from going through certain things or getting bamboozled or getting, you know what I'm saying, tricked. I like to call it, you know what I'm saying, because you get tricked out these streets real quick.
Is that right?
You let the wrong fella or the wrong woman come along and they saying this and this and that, or you know what I'm saying, you looking for this boss chick, and I say boss chick with the other B word, but I just choose to keep it classy. But you looking for that city girl energy, that city girl vibe, but you want that when you step by because she look good, nails good, hair fake hair, you know what I'm saying, Brazilian butt, tummy tuck. I mean, she right. But what comes behind that? We don't think about that. We don't think about that until you get her, you make her yours, you take care of her, you spending money on her. Then when she dog you out, or she trick you, there was all this, help it is. Oh no, you gotta take a self accountability. You like what you like, you went after what you wanted, and you got the result that you deserved.
And vice versa. And vice versa.
Okay. No, it's you.
Big facts. Now, question. That's a good little analogy you gave there with that little fake ass style shit. But look here though. Now, how often should someone do that self-reflect? How often do you do that? Is that like, do you do that very often? Like,
I mean, it's not easy.
You don't have to wait until you're in a jam, like in a bad situation.
Absolutely not, because you want to be 10 steps ahead of the enemy. You gotta be. In order for you to succeed in this life, in order for you to reach your highest potential in this dimension, you have to be able to do that all the time. And it's not easy to do. With everything, it takes repetition. With everything, it takes time and energy to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just like if I want to win in the game, if I want to be an asset to my team, I have to go in the gym like Michael Jordan did, and I have to put in work.
Put in work.
I got to put in them shots. You get what I'm saying? So if you're not shooting in the gym, you get what I'm saying? When it comes time to for the lights to come on, you ain't gonna be worth nothing. You gonna miss every shot. You maybe even gonna airball. And you know he hate an airball. Woo! Shoot your shot and miss it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why people be so angry and people be so upset. And I agree with Nez. Nez says everybody, every gender should know how to do it. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to touch bases on it, because I don't think a lot of people do it. A lot of people don't take accountability for themselves. They like to point the finger. You know what I'm saying? No matter what goes left. Oh, the relationship went left. Oh, he left me with these kids.
But see,
you knew he was gonna leave. Did he leave the last baby mama? I mean, goodness gracious, baby.
But
don't
see,
want you getting yourself into it when you fall.
But see, right there, hey, y'all, Nez and everybody else who watching right now, y'all need to go back and watch last week's show. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Y'all kept saying, man. I said, listen, God's gonna hold everybody accountable for what the shit they do. Like, God is not gonna make me pay for your sin. Like, we can sit here blame black men or blame this and that and the third. At the end of the day, you gotta be held accountability for the shit that you do. Like, and again, I'm not bashing nobody, but I'm just saying this is the biggest downfall to black relationship, because black women never see their flaws. Now, I'm not speaking for every black female. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying is, like, you watch them, you listen to them, like, a nigga could tell you in so many words that he's not happy in this relationship, right? But then again, you still keep pushing.
Vice versa.
Vice versa. But I'm still saying, but now see, a woman can tell you, a woman who have no filter. If a woman want to tell you something, listen, I don't give a damn who you are.
Some of them don't have self-esteem, so they cannot. They don't have the ability of what you're speaking on. Not every woman.
See,
some of them are submissive. Some of them just go for anything. Some of them do not have no backbone and do not know how to speak up for themselves. So you can't absolutely say that.
But listen, man, those with no self-esteem, and I'm not even gonna go there because
don't go there. And another thing with what you're saying is, oh, God is not gonna hold me accountable for your sins. That's not true either, because He said, "Be ye not unevenly yoked." So therefore, when I engage with something that is not in my caliber, I have to go through whatever your karmic debt is. Whatever you got going on, it's now on me too.
But guess that's a choice you made. True. So I'm gonna pay for who I am, because that's who I am. But you cannot go to God and say, "Oh God," just like Eve did. "Oh, the serpent you put next to me." Nah, nigga, you still gotta pay for that. That's you.
Right, and that's both sex. We both gonna have to pay.
That's it.
So you get with a city girl and you expect for her to be your wife and expect for her to take care of the house, and she trying to be in the streets as much as you.
Carisha.
You have to take accountability. And I ain't even gonna say Carisha, because Carisha doing her thing. But we're not even gonna get on that. What the facts is Ned says men tell women their flaws, and women tell men their flaws. We try to change, but the men like to say you acting like you my mama. Child, reflect and see where you went wrong. So when you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, and your mate comes to you and they say something to you, most men and women cannot accept positive criticism. Positive criticism is something that is needed in order for you to get to the next level. For you to become better. So when somebody's coming to you and say, "Oh, okay, I don't like such and such and such," the first thing that we do in a relationship is get upset. We get in our feels.
Now I'm speaking for a lot of men, including myself, and a lot of this issue comes from First of all, women know things. They peep things from a mile away. Women see things. They understand things. But I'm gonna say a good 7%, 70% times, it's not what they say. It's how they say it.
True.
So this what the problem is. Never what you're saying. Most of the time for men. Because again, and I'm not defending men. I'm not defending men. But I'm just saying. No, we're not. Because let me tell you something. No, we're not sensitive. Because let me tell you something. You gotta understand, we ego driven, man. It's all about our ego and our pride. So that's not make us sensitive. That's make us who we are.
It makes you sensitive. Okay. Because your ego and your pride should never be bigger than self. It should never be.
That's what makes us who we are. That's what makes us self.
But if I'm coming to you and bringing something to you, you should be meek and humble enough, because God said He resists the pride. So therefore, yeah, a man has pride, and we need to have pride.
We're not. Listen, I'm not. See, you saying God. You say I'm not even gonna go there with you, because if there's one thing I do know,
we could just say, my way. We can take God out of it.
It's God. It's the Bible. Now, the pride God is talking about is all about, it's like everything's all about you. What I'm saying about men is, even, okay, you see a roach crawling, walking on the floor right here. We know you can't kill it. If I'm like, oh, babe, go ahead and get that roach. That's not no problem. You feeding my pride. That make me feel good, like, okay, she know that I'm the man, I got this. That's little shit like that. But once you come out of man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a true story, right? So the other day I was talking to this young lady the other day. So, and I made a joke about fixing lighting and stuff like that at the studio. She said, "Well, I don't know, it's production problem." She was telling the truth. It was a production problem, but it's how you said it. Now you piss me off now, because I was joking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not never what you say; it's how you say things. You can come up to me, like, let's say, right? I'm talking to you right now. You say, okay. You know what? I don't want DJ Manny to drink Hennessy on my show, right? You can come up to me and say, hey, after the show, hey, listen, DJ Manny, I mean, I know Henny's your thing, but Hennessy's for Henny talk. How about we try to do some more or something? No, say you like, but if you like, hey, you ain't gonna drink no Henny. No, nigga, who the fuck you is? Who the fuck you think? Because you know what I'm saying? Like, and one thing I always love to tell female, nigga, I left my mama house at 18 because she was telling me what to do. But it's always how you come. I'm matching energy. That's what it is to a lot of us men.
And that's the thing with self-reflection and what I'm speaking on. Because just because someone stepped on your toe, or just because someone you feel as though that they rubbed you the wrong way or stepped on your toe, doesn't mean that you step out of character. You have to remain in character in order to get the response that you want.
Big facts. Big facts.
You have to treat people the way you want to be treated. Facts. We have to be a walking model. We have to show people what we want. So maybe she don't know how to talk. Maybe she didn't know how to talk in that moment. Maybe she had something else going on. We don't know. But what I'm saying is, never step outside of self. You have to be self. You have to take accountability for yourself. Toast to that. You have to take accountability for self. So it's like, we can't point the finger. Oh, this person came at me like this, so my response was like this. Or oh, my feathers got ruffled, so I came out of character and I don't want to do it no more. No, it doesn't work like that. Because you have to still.
I agree.
You.
Queen,
you have to still be yourself in order to get the response that you want. And if you see that that person or that individual is not giving you what you need, it's okay to try to do this. It's okay. And we good. I mean, we good. I mean, no bad blood, no nothing. I mean, I can still kick it with you. We can go have drinks after this. You know what I'm saying? But DJ man, look, you ain't working out on my couch. But we still can go have drinks and parlay after. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It doesn't mean that I have to stoop to your level just because you got upset because I told you don't drink any on my set. This is my set.
I'll pee on your set. I swear to God.
But ego is a sign of weakness. So your ego should never be
that's
bigger
how
than
men
yourself.
move.
Your pride and that's where the generation is falling off.
Listen.
It's my opinion. That's my opinion.
I was thinking.
Opinion is that is why the generation is falling off. Ego and pride. And you have women
Who think they alpha female?
Picking up that same energy because that's the energy we're giving. We out here matching energy.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
That's where
see,
we're
right now,
going wrong.
I bet you right now, what you just said right now, I bet you every female in the, I bet every female like, hey girl, say it.
We going wrong at gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? It's both. We're going wrong in trying to match energy. That's the new thing. Oh, I'm matching energy. That's so weak. It's so low vibrational.
You're right. And the thing about it, and I made a post after that incident I told you about, talking on the phone with that person about the lighting. I made a post, I think yesterday I made the post. I said, if you find yourself, because I felt, even though I didn't say nothing, but I felt some type of way, right? Because I feel like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Damn, DJ, man, every time you got to be the bigger person. But then as I'm start reflecting, you can say that, right? And I start thinking, what if I had said something negative back, right? So, and I made a post. I made a post and I said,
you did say something bad. I mean, it ain't what if. We're self-reflecting isn't what if.
No.
Self-reflecting is understanding what it is that you said that was wrong, and you know how to move for next time, and you know how not to come at that person that way. So what you're saying is right, but I'm just saying, just wording. Wording is essential.
Okay, well, guess what? I didn't say nothing, but anywho, I got on there. I said, you know what? If you find yourself matching someone negative energy, you guys fucked up as them.
Exactly.
So I didn't match nobody's negative energy, but I'm just saying, like, I had to go back, reflect on that, and put that post, because a lot of us, that's what makes a man a man. Like when you know when to see. I saw someone on TikTok today where the guy said every man have this monster in them. But the only difference is you have to know when to control that. You see, that's why Buddha, the Chinese people, they have ninjas. They great at what they do, but they know how to control when to act, when not to act.
Self-reflect. They go within self. Self is stronger than anything outside of that. A ninja can't be a ninja and move meekly the way that he moves or she moves underneath all that disguise, unless they are absorbed with self. It don't matter what's going on. It don't matter how mad you get. It don't matter you come out there with machetes, knives. It don't matter. They own you. You hear me? They own you. And they gonna conquer you because you're so embodied in what's going on around you. You're so absorbed with the surroundings when none of this matters. All that matters is within self, because if you go in within self, you're going to be in the right place at the right time, doing the right things, and you're never going to be in the wrong place at the right time because, at the wrong place because you're self-reflecting and you're making sure that you're doing what you need to do within self. You won't be engaged in, or you won't be easily distracted. So being easily distracted is just, like I said, being a gopher, going for anything. So it doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter what anybody does to you. What matters is how you carry yourself, because the way that you carry yourself is how you're going to be treated. And everybody's not going to treat you the way that you want to be treated, but you got to be able to overlook those people, because if it ain't for them, it ain't for them. Everybody ain't supposed to get it. Everybody not supposed to get you or understand you. So therefore, you got to do the work on yourself, and everything that's supposed to come to you is going to come to you. And anything that you see that is a distraction, you're going to be able to see it a mile away. Because you know what you're looking for. You know what you need. You know what you desire. Instead of being absorbed by what you see. Oh, yeah, she got a fat behind. Oh, dang, little mama, you know what I'm saying? Okay, little mama popping bottles over there. None of that matters.
Damn,
none of that matters.
It does a little bit.
None of that matters. Because at the end of the day, she can leave and be Jeffrey Dahmer when she leave here, but she over there popping bottles. But she want to eat your heart out as soon as you leave. You would never know a Jezebel spirit just because she's dressed up.
Man, we ain't try to be spiritual. Like nigga ain't try to think like that.
Certain words.
Niggas ain't try to think like that. Jezebel. Nigga try to. Hey, boy, lady said. Michelle Jackson said what she said now. She said,
so many people love to recognize flaws in others but never see their flaws as if they're perfect. And that is the gist of it. That's the main topic of it. Because everybody wants to be seen as perfect. Everybody wants to be seen, you know, people be going through what you be going through. And because your, you know, skeletons fell out the closet a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody done ran and told your little secrets. They got so much to say, but you just went through that 2 years ago and you still ain't healed. You still ain't healed. You still holding every female or every male to that same standard, and that's why relationships are not surviving. That's why we have one-parent households, because nobody wants to take accountability for themselves, because we all are not perfect. We all have shortcomings. But it's like one person in a relationship wants to be able to be the mess up one, to keep messing up, and keep the other one have to keep forgiving you for the things that you doing, but they just putting their best foot forward. People get tired of getting walked on.
But
so it's okay to chunk the
But
deuces.
like you see, like you, that topic is so profound, like it's deep, like, but there's a lot more to it. You feel me? Cause I was just thinking about that this morning while I was at work. Like, we have to understand, and if I recall correctly, I think I was having this conversation with Boss Lady this morning, and I told her that, I said, see, what a lot of people don't understand. Now, I don't even remember that's what topic you was gonna bring. I said, see, a lot of people don't realize that, okay, you came at me a certain type of way, right? Cause just because you brought that low, that's why relationship not lasting right now, especially in the black community. If you come at me a certain way, I fell in love with that certain character you came out with. Now, the moment that character is no longer there, I'm no longer in love. You see what I'm saying? And this is the problem. And I do believe I was having this conversation with Boss Lady this morning, and this is a lot of problem with a lot of people. Like, okay, this is what it is. This is what I saw. This is what, oh my God, that makes him good or make her good or whatnot, whatever the case is. But then again, people tend to change. Then once you change now, I have no choice but to change or fall back, because that's not the person I knew back like 2-3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it's those things like that really, like, people, like, while we all doing that self-reflect, we gotta also understand, man. Listen, man, how you come out, that's how you start, that's how you gotta finish.
If you're self-reflecting, you're gonna stay in that space. When you don't self-reflect, right? And certain situations happen in a relationship. So over time, you know, we put months in, we put weeks in, we put years in. You understand? We put decades in. You know what I'm saying? And the only way that people are able to make it through those years and through those decades is because they're taking accountability. They're self-reflecting. They're not bigger than their mate. They're not bigger than the situation. They're able to say, okay, you know what? Maybe I did mess up. You know, you did such and such. I ain't like it. But I was wrong to respond the way I did. Or I could have did such and such better. That makes relationships stronger. You understand what I'm saying?
Big facts.
So again, it results back to self-reflection. If I don't take care of me first, if I put you before I put myself, I'm no longer going to be that person that you fell in love with, because I ain't pouring into me. You understand? You fell in love with that person because they were who they were before you met them. So just because they get with you does not mean that they have to change or conform to everything that you want, because they still have to be themselves.
But that's what I'm saying, like,
to remain in love.
If you remain the same person I met, then we have no problem.
And it comes from self-reflecting, because you do things in a relationship that I'm not going to like, and it's going to change the way that I feel about you. It's going to change the way that I respond to you. If we don't take accountability, if you don't take accountability, you might didn't even do anything wrong. But self-reflecting accountability is saying, I don't like the way I made you feel. So because I made you feel that way, I'm going to adjust myself, because it's not working in this relationship. It's not working for our union. So at the end of the day, it takes self-reflecting in order for a relationship to continue going. And when people don't take accountability for themselves, it just messes it all up. It messes up the dynamic that you all have started, or the dynasty or the empire that you all are trying to build with one another. Because somebody is ego driven. Because somebody pride gets too big. And 9 times out of 10, mostly it's the men And it's females who are matching that energy, and it's messing up the dynamic. Because like I said before, a king is supposed to lead. A king ordains his household. That's how this thing goes. A female is not running her household unless she is the only empire in there. Other than that, if there's a man inside of that household, he running that household. Ain't nobody just finna come over here. I don't care if it's your sister. She can't just come over here if it's a certain time, or I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I want to do such and such and such. I want to, you know what I'm saying, I'm relaxing. I'm watching TV in the living room tonight. So no, your homegirls and your sister can't come parlay over here. Of course not. But see, so like I said, a man operates the dynamic of a household. Fact. And a man is leaving it unattended. So us women have to step up, and that's not our place. So we out of place, and yes, we're out of pocket, and I agree with you on that. But we're forced into that position. But so when a man do come around, nigga, let him be a man. That's what I'm saying. If it's the right man, yes. But 9 times out of 10, because we don't self-reflect, we get what we like and not what we need. So no, he can't lead your household. He gonna run them up. He gonna send it into the ground, baby girl, because you got the wrong king. Because you going off of what you like. Oh, he got money. Well, he's not a king, period. He making plays. He ain't no king. All the girls want him, but he mine. And we think that is just everything. That is nothing. That is nothing. You understand me? Because having something that is easily accessed, if it was easy for you to access, it's easy for somebody else to access. Big fat. So therefore, I don't want anything that's easily accessed. I don't want anything that's easy to get. If it's easy to get, it's easy to lose. And that's period. So, okay, we went out. Oh, yeah, girl, I seen he liked such and such, so I bought him a bottle, sent it over there to his table. Now he was on me. That's too easy. No. The next chick can be out and buy that same bottle because you ain't the only one making money. But you ain't the only one. But I'm glad you brought that up. Like, ladies, let me tell y'all something, dog. I'm going to tell y'all something, ladies who watching right now, man. And listen. A real man, a real king won't even, like, really be honest with you, won't even feel comfortable accepting that from you. It's already said. Because, let me tell you something now. Okay, he'll accept it from you. Now, first of all, he's not really going to accept it from you, but if you already send it to the table, he's going to bring you over. And trust me, he's going to make sure you're good, not only for that night, for the next time y'all meet, and not only on some, I want to smash type stuff either. Because let me tell you something, dog, like, and this is the problem with a lot of females too. You don't have to move like a nigga move, because you're not a nigga. True. You're the queen. Right. So I'm. But guess what? Like I seen that. So obviously that ain't even the type of woman that a real king even wants. He don't want that. Exactly. Remember we was having that conversation about Eddie Murphy, with that Eddie Murphy coming to America. Nigga, you barking not. Nigga don't want to be a chick who gonna bark, man. Remember we was talking about that Eddie Murphy coming to America? Yes. Hop on one leg. That bitch start hopping on one leg. Bark like a dog. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now a real king don't need that. We don't need somebody who's gonna sit there and jump off a building if we tell you to. You know what I'm saying? Especially a nigga like me, you know what I'm saying? Listen. I told y'all this day in, day out, man. If she ain't from the road, she ain't my type. I love me a hood chick who gonna sit there and tell me how she feel in a respectful way. Not just like, I don't tolerate no disrespect from nobody. But at least be woman enough to let me know, hey, listen, this is where you messed up at. I love me a hood chick. So a real man ain't gonna deal with that, you know what I'm saying, all that. But you have to know how to play your part. And do some self-reflect. Y'all feel me? I'm gonna talk about all that tomorrow. Do some self-reflect. I agree. Boston, it says some men aren't worthy of being given the torch to run a household because they are too busy living double lives. They act one way at home and flip another switch once they're with their friends or hanging out. And very true. Kings don't know how to be kings. They don't know how to separate the two. What makes a king a king? What makes a king a king? Yeah. What makes a king a king? Yeah, please tell. A king is someone who knows himself. knows what he wants, is not easily persuaded.
Fat.
A king is someone who sacrifices. A king is someone who knows how to put others first above his emotions or feelings, and I say others meaning significant people in his circle. That is vital or detrimental to them had he step or move a certain way. A king is a go-getter. No matter what's going on around him, a king gonna go get it. A king is someone that the goal don't change. He could be arguing with her today. It's raining outside. He gonna make sure that he go down, start the car, get that umbrella, come up and get her, walk her down the stairs, and he upset with her right now. He's not feeling her right now, but he's still gonna make sure. That's a king.
Okay.
And that's just my perspective. And there's so many more aspects to a king, but I don't want to overdraw on and you know, just speaking on a king.
King. Okay, now let me ask you one question. Now, what's a queen?
A queen. A true queen.
A true queen.
A true queen.
Because I should have asked you about the queen first, because you're not a man. So I mean, but I know you could speak on based on what you're expecting from a man. But
correct.
What is a queen?
A queen is someone who is seen, not heard. A queen is someone who knows when to speak, knows when to leave. A queen is somebody who is gonna make sure is a nurturer. She's a giver. She's submissive. She is a go-getter herself. She's a boss when need be. She's gonna level up and step up when need be, because she has to be there for her king. The king is not gonna have it all together every day,
right.
And the queen has to step in to be able to fulfill that place. Like I said, she's a nurturer. She can run a household. She can multitask.
Thank God you see. Thank God you see that for a king. Kind of been fresh out of luck.
A king, and that's the thing. A king doesn't have to have that quality. Not have to. He needs it, but he doesn't have to have that quality, because he gets the right queen, and she gonna be 10 steps ahead of him.
Big fast.
You understand what I'm saying? Like he moving too fast. Hey, dang! I left this up there. Here you go. I knew you was gonna leave it. I caught that. That's a, you know what I'm saying? A queen is to multitask. She know what's going on, and she's observant to her king, because the king has so much to do. You know what I'm saying? The king is supposed to be observant to his queen, but a queen's job is to be observant to oversee it. You know what I'm saying? From the back end of it, because she have to let him run the show. She have to let him be in the forefront of it. So it's so many aspects. You know what I'm saying? So many gems that I can draw.
I love that. Now, because my thing is though, like real just stuff though, like all the things you said about the king, right? And this is a lot of things that.
That's real, not SK Yodi. I'm feeling you on the aspects of a king, Moet, and that's real. And I appreciate that. Because that's real. Because a king, I mean, we need more kings out here. And it's not enough men moving like kings, because if we had more kings, then you'll have more women submitting to be a queen. She'll want to be a queen. She wouldn't want to be no city girl.
Now, because we know a lot of men is not doing a lot of self-reflect. Now, I'm gonna give you that.
They ain't doing they ain't doing no self-reflection.
Come your down, see, I'm gonna take my shit back.
Ego, like you said, is ego and pride driven.
No, but guess what though? Now, don't take that, and that's what a lot of females do when I say that, right? And of course we run that's the fuel to who we are. But excuse me. A true king, because I never used that word king, but I know a real man knows how to control his stuff. You saw that movie Matrix. That all those movies, they're not just movies. There's some reality on some other level type shit a lot of people not paying attention to. Let me tell you something. The moment you learn how to control who you are, then that's when the world gonna be a better place. Not when I mean that now, I'm not just about the whole world in general, but your world that you're living in, right? You could be the queen of my universe. But if I don't learn to control the power that God have given me as a man, then we're gonna have problems, right? So therefore, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how men move. If you sit there and sit from afar and listen to a bunch of guys watching football, it's all about, because I did this. It's all about we're feeding our ego, but not not to the point where we're gonna fight each other, kill each other. My homeboy Norman, rest in peace, bro. Norman got killed because there were us who used to be the baddest nigga back in the days when we were growing up. Nigga, I used to be bad. I used to do this, that, and third. And the other nigga got, nigga, I'm bad. You used to. I was bad then. I'm still bad now. He pulled out his fire and murdered that dude. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the ego. But the dude who murdered him didn't know how to control his ego. Norman didn't know how to control ego. That's why he kept going off on that stuff. What I'm saying is we are ego driven, but a real king knows how to control it.
A real king would not apply his ego to his queen.
No, okay, listen, no,
and that's what we're speaking on. So
okay.
I want you to stay.
No, listen, I'm not going nowhere, but I'm just saying, listen, you kept saying, oh, ego driven. No, I'm not saying ego, like a man is run by his ego on a sense of, oh, it's all about me or nobody else.
I'm not saying that that's what you're saying.
But you kept on,
you
kept on that side with
males, period, are ego driven. It's a fact. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying specifically
because guess what? My thing is
what gets in the way is the ego in a man. Mm-hmm. When you come to them and you try to tell them what you're saying or how you feeling, they ego and they pride. Like,
no,
man,
well, not really.
Man,
you know when
my homeboys, man, you tripping. That's the biggest thing that is said from a male that's supposed to be a king.
Listen.
Instead of listening to what his woman is saying to him so he can move better with her. It doesn't mean you have to change yourself for the world. It means that right here, right now, in this aspect, but with us, I don't like X, Y, and Z.
But no,
so
see, the thing about it is
in a different manner.
Mm-hmm. But what you're saying is though, like you talking about somebody you met who was moving a certain type of way.
I'm talking about relationships.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, a lot of these women meet a guy, right? They met him at the trap house with his homeboys. They met him with his homeboy trapping. And as soon as they get into a relationship or they get pregnant, oh, my son or my daughter gonna need a father. You need to stop trapping. Nah, nigga. You met me trapping.
Self-reflecting and self-accountability.
You met me trapping.
Is absolutely right.
You met me trapping.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but if you are self-reflecting and you already take yourself out of it and you look at it,
you wouldn't even deal with them.
You wouldn't even got yourself
thank you.
pregnant.
That's what I'm saying.
Dealing with that, but because we don't, as a human beings, as a species, we don't self-reflect. We find ourselves running into those type of problems, those type of situations, and we don't self-reflect until the end. When you sobbing in your bed, you crying, and you next to depression, and you mad because of how people view you, or how people gonna see your situation. When it doesn't matter what happens to you. It really matters on how you overcome it. It doesn't matter what happens to you because things are gonna happen. In order for you to grow, in order for you to gain knowledge, in order for you to manifest, you're gonna have to go through something. You're gonna have to go through things. And in order for you to reach that next level in your life, you gotta be able to go through it. You gotta be able to understand it. You gotta be able to understand it. And you gotta be able to put it in its right perspective in order for you to become what you need to be on your journey for that king that's for you. Everything that we go through is for a reason. You get what I'm saying? So you're going to go through things on your journey. You're going to run into those type of problems. But when you running into them back to back, when you going through the same situations over and over,
nah, you're a fool.
That's when, you know what I'm saying? That's when the red flags go up. So it's not a bad thing because you're going through things. And that's how the society try to paint it to us. Oh, I'm going through this. Or, oh, I done been through this. Or, oh, this will hurt me. As long as you're going through things in this life and you're not going through the same thing over and over again, baby, you learning.
Big fact.
Baby, you manifesting. Baby, you growing. You elevating. You getting to where you need to be. in your life, on your journey, in a
fact.
timely fashion, in a timely manner.
Big
Point
fact.
blank, period.
No.
People like to point the finger, and that's the problem. Stop pointing the finger. Stop trying to hold yourself to a higher standard or accountability for other people than you're doing for yourself. Because, yeah, you may not have went through that, but you got dogged out 2 years ago. You might not, you know what I'm saying, your baby daddy probably ain't go on Facebook and talk about you like a dog. You get what I'm saying? But he talked about you like a dog to all his friends. So he done been through it. You might not have been through it in that exact way, but you done been through it before in some type of way, form, or fashion, instead of you saying, hey, brother, it's all right. I done been through that before. You gonna get through it. You gonna bounce through it, or this is how you can get through it. You get what I'm saying? Instead of doing that, we like, oh, look at her, girl. She ain't with that nigga no more. He ain't with that girl no more. Or you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you heard she lost the job? That good behind job messed it up. Like, no, because you're gonna go. She had to go through. She had to lose that job to understand how valuable it was to her life. So when she get herself together and she self-reflects and she elevates, now she knows what she needs to do when she gets that next great job. Now she know how to carry herself. Now she know how to be on time.
Y'all done got these girls super excited. But listen though, now it's 1,000% true. Now that you see, I'm not saying, I'm not cutting you off. You know, I would tell you all on my nigga.
Point period.
But I'm letting you. I love it. I love it. I love it because that's straight facts. I don't go against no facts. You feel me? But now,
DJ man, not on my couch. Where you go at the poet? I keep the conversation dripping. Where do you understand me? Y'all tune in because I'm trying to drop nothing but knowledge. You understand me?
Hey, let me tell you.
And I got a clip for these people.
God, listen.
I got a clip for y'all.
Before she play her clip, man, let me tell y'all something, dog. She gonna make me shit on her couch.
And why is that? Why do people run a bucket want to show out? Because it's nothing but the truth.
Hey.
Giving them the game dropping gems, you understand me? And they don't like that. They like for us to be city girls and just not know what we're talking about.
Listen,
so I'm telling y'all, do what you gotta do. Jump aboard.
I ain't start listening to city girls.
And I'm telling you, you're gonna get what you deserve out of this lifetime.
Hey,
you're gonna get what you deserve as long as you self-reflect and do the work on self. We don't want to do the work on self. We want to do the work on everybody else. Oh, I see potential in him, like we talked about last week or the week before. Oh, I see potential in him, so I want to mold him and make him the greatest. Oh, I want to mold her. You know what I'm saying? She bad, she fine. I want her to be my wife. I can mold her into wife material. No, you cannot. Because if she have not or he has yet to self-reflect within self, you cannot be an asset to the team. To the team and the empire you trying to build. You can't be there for me. Because you ain't did the work on yourself. I can't do the work for you.
Big fat.
I can give you the blueprint. I can show you how it's supposed to be done. But it's up to you to put that repetition in so that you can be a queen. I could be a wife all day, but I don't know how to be. So how, you know what I'm saying? I'm fine, bad. I want to be a wife. Yeah, I want to be a husband. But if you don't know how to be a wife and you don't know how to be a husband, how can you be an asset if he goes and buy you this mansion? You ain't even gonna want to be in the mansion. You gonna want to be in the streets. If that's not how it works, you gotta want it for yourself, and you gotta build the house before you get the house.
They belong to the streets though, like
the foundation. It's the foundation. If you don't have the right foundation, you're gonna crumble.
Big fat. While Boss Lady trying to find a video real quick, man, I got to throw a shout out, man. Shout out to everybody who's watching right now, who's showing love. Hey, y'all listen, man. Do me one favor. Don't stop sharing till your finger get numb. Share the damn like the queen. Now, y'all know me, man. Hey, listen. Y'all know I'm a realist, man. Ain't no fake in me. I swear to God, ain't no fake in me, man. Like, if she want to talk some straight poo-poo caca shit, I was like, nah, nigga, get out of here, you know what I'm saying? But she's speaking game tonight, like, and I love it. And I love it. I love it. I want the world to hear that. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to do a behind-the-scenes show with her where she could break it down again, because my thing is, God said, my people perishing by lack of knowledge.
Absolutely.
And this is true knowledge right here. This is what we need to know. If you don't know how to fix the issue that's going on within self, that's what I'm saying. That's the first step to it. That's what it is. Like, hurt people. If I come to a relationship broken, hurt, or have unfinished business, then guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna bring you nothing but drama.
And that's what the world is doing. They got unfinished business. You still holding it. I'm serious, like you. In order for you not to take what happened in your failed marriage, correct? In order, you feel me? You called her. Listen, on some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know.
Yeah.
What did I do from your point of view, so that I don't take that when I'm
Yeah.
I don't take those same things. You gonna fail in other areas, but not to fail in the same area with the same thing.
Big facts.
With someone else. That's the way for you not to.
Big facts.
Carry that baggage with you, and most people are not doing that. They don't want to self-reflect, self-evaluate. Point blank, period. They do not want to self-reflect and self.
Hey, this good. But now, but you know it's crazy, and this is above and beyond. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like we're gonna have another show like this again. You know what I'm saying? And that's one show. Okay, let me take that back. That's one show you should keep having.
Right.
At least once a month.
Yes.
Because what it is it's a message that's above and beyond. You see what I'm saying? Like, we know, oh man cheat, women cheat, right? We know them bullshit before, but no one ever sit back and say, okay, now this is how we're gonna do it. Cause trust me right now, I got my homeboy, one of my homeboys, shout out to my homeboy Reggie. I know if he was watching this tonight, he would have loved it, because that's one of the things he's always saying. Well, never said reflect, but he was saying women got to start taking take accountability for what they do, and you know what I'm saying. He always used to say that, but again, that to be able to make yourself accountable for what you do, that's a self reflect type shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't just sit there and say, okay, I was guilty. You got to go back and say, okay, this is what I did that was wrong, and this is how I could have done it. And then in order for you to say, okay, you know what, I was wrong in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? A lot, not just women, men period. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, just everybody. You know what I'm saying?
In order to be in a healthy relationship.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
In order to be in a healthy companionship. In order to be in a healthy, workship.
Whatever ship it is.
Whatever ship that you decide to be on with someone, you have to be able to take accountability for yourself, because like I said, you cannot be an asset to the team if you do not take that accountability for yourself, to understand what's going on with you, where are you going wrong at, what could you change in order to make this better. Because if we both are doing that, then you gonna alterate, you know what I'm saying, you gonna make some alterations, I'm gonna make some alterations, and it's all gonna come together the way it's supposed to, in order for us to get to where we're going, or for the vision that we have to come to pass. I've seen people be together for years, for decades. I'm like, dang, how are they still together? Because we cannot, you gonna make mistakes. Somebody gonna cheat, it is what it is.
Something
we're
human. Something going to happen.
You can't take accountability for what you're doing when it hits the fan, or you know what I'm saying? Then they can't get past it. There's people that got past cheating. People done been cheated on. Wives have had babies on. And we say, oh yeah, girl, she dumb. I wouldn't stay there. But baby, she happy. Why? Because he was able to see his fault. He was able to see what he went wrong at, what she went wrong at. You know what I'm saying? Well, what she doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Most real women, where they go wrong at is, put their friends first, or listening to their homegirls, and most men,
ladies, y'all homegirl and shit.
Most men cheat. Most men, you know what I'm saying, get with their homeboys, and like Boss Lady was saying, they switch up. They one way here and they one way another. So if you don't take accountability for that and be able to step outside of it to see it for yourself, you're not going to change it. And we won't be able to get past it. You get what I'm saying? To get to that next level.
Yeah, but so, I guess.
My clip.
Yeah, Boss Lady's still working on the clip. But see, my thing is though, like,
the clip is essential for tonight.
No, the clip gonna come through. The clip gonna come through, Nana. You turn up the damn pillow and shit. You so excited, like. But listen, guys, y'all already know the drill, man. Keep sharing this live, man. Shout out to my dog, Bree Easy in the building. I see you, Breeze. Hey, share this live. Tell everybody, man, this is how it is. Each and every, well, Quinn, you want to switch it up to Tuesday?
I don't know yet.
All right, Queen try to, we debating. And she gonna
I don't
switch
know,
it
I
up.
like Thursdays. Y'all get in the comments, y'all get in the inbox and tell me should I move it to Tuesdays, but I don't think I should. I don't know yet. I like Thursdays. Thursdays is kind of working out. I don't know, y'all. I'm still undecided.
Well, let us know, man. Get in the comment. Also, what we're gonna do is while Buster is trying to find his clip, we're gonna open a page. We're gonna open through Messenger. We're gonna open up a group page for all the Pillow Talk, Queen Moy, the poet. It's gonna be like a fan page. Queen Moy, the poet. Keep the what you said?
Queen Moy, the poet. While I keep the conversation dripping wet. Period. You better get that down, DJ.
I'm drinking, man. You know, I'm drinking for the both of us right now.
It is because I can't have a drink.
That's what team players do. Nah, but we'll talk though. We're gonna create a page on Messenger for the Pillow Talk, Queen Moy, the poet, who keep it
dripping wet.
Dripping wet. You know what I'm saying? And listen, this is where we're gonna engage with you guys on some personal level. Y'all comment and we're gonna answer like we really, because you see we're not trying to read all the comments right now because we're having a show. We're gonna engage with y'all. There's a lot of Queen Moy, the poet items that's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna need y'all to get on it. You know what I'm saying? Show love, show support. You know what I'm saying?
Support the merch. Buy the merchandise. You understand me?
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit coming up, but but the main purpose of it is to let y'all know, okay, we're not just doing a show. What she's doing is, let me take that. I used to talk to her every day. I'm playing. But what we do is we talk every day though. Like we really talk every day on how we can make this show great, right? And she have a bigger picture. Cause I'm a businessman. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a businessman. So I'm all about business. But she wanting to elevate not only her black people, but especially black women to get y'all on to understanding, man. And she's not bashing men either. She's just making it like, okay, like she's saying tonight, self-reflect. You know what I'm saying? All of us need to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because men can't be men without a woman. I mean, a man, he can't feed his ego unless he got some women watching or around or
listen, see.
Keep it real though.
A
woman keeps it going for a male.
That's not all the way true though.
That is definitely true. A woman can be a woman whether a male is there or not, but a man needs his ego fed, and it's okay. That's the way.
That's not his ego fed. You know what? Why is that? Because a woman is the completeness of man.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's not our ego. No, that has nothing to do with the ego part.
Yes, it do, because your ego.
No, it's not. It's when our women. I'm speaking for me now. Listen, don't never bring me nowhere.
Speaking for him now.
Don't bring me nowhere there's no female.
Exactly.
So and that has nothing to do with my ego. That has to do with.
If we stop going for these men that are not complete,
that's when I feel complete.
If we stop going for these men that are not fully together, if we stop going for these men that are really not kings, and they just look like kings, or they have the potential to be kings, we wouldn't be bamboozled, and we wouldn't be so shortcoming. You get what I'm saying? Of getting them what we deserve because our standards. We have to level up the bar again, ladies, so we can stop running into men that are very unworthy of us, and then the men would step up and be the kings that they need to be in order for us to come together like we're supposed to, as a union, building an empire, building a dynasty.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Big facts. All right, listen.
So it does start with a woman, like you said. A woman has intuition. A woman knows things. A woman sees. Yeah. So we have to put the bar back up and stop trying to be city girls, because everybody can't be city girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, city girls is for city girls. It's okay to have city girl energy and not be a city girl. Because a man like a woman who, you know what I'm saying, like Betty said, be a cook in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Be a lady in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you're supposed to be.
But you know
what in the sheet. So at the end of the day, you got to know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. When to be there. Because a man don't want nothing that's boring. A woman don't either. We want something that, you know what I'm saying, but we don't want that out there in the world. We don't want that that everybody can see. You understand what I'm saying? That's for me. She can look like she bored when she come out because all she do is handle business. But when we get in the house, baby, she'll be my nun. She'll be my cook. She'll be, you know what I'm saying? If I want to get a pole in the house, she can do that. She can do all of that. She don't have to do it outside.
Y'all keep them
hard
coming.
Know anything of it.
I'm gonna put some of the hearts there too, cause she on that.
I'm telling you, it's worthy. It's worthy to do that. And to have that in your life.
I'm glad you said this right, because I had this fuck nigga that was supposed to be my homeboy. No, I'm sorry, Queen.
Keep it clean on my show.
All right, you know what I'm saying? I had this.
Because we ain't trying to disrespect nobody or rub nobody the wrong way.
Okay, but I was trying to disrespect them though.
I know,
hopefully
but keep it cute.
But now my thing is, because me, once again, like I said, man, if there's one thing I truly care about besides my kids, is my reputation and who I am. You feel me? If absolutely. I don't mean it, I don't say it. And if he came out the wrong way and that's not what I meant, I would have called and apologized. I don't care who it is. I'll apologize to you. But like this dude I was telling him, you know what I'm saying, because he was a homeboy. And he like, oh, you're a hypocrite. And I'm like, okay, what the hell you talking about? Because I check his wife. Now, he was supposed to be like my little brother. And I check his wife one time. I'm like, hey, man, listen, man, nah, we ain't finna do that. When bro went around. And no, because his wife was talking to too many niggas. And that was my little brother. That was my little brother. Now, I pulled up. Hey, listen, you listen, those booty shorts, guess what? You can do what you do, but you ain't gonna do it around me. But whatever. Long story short, but then he was cool about that, but then
he was cool with it and you wasn't.
No, he was cool with it, but it's like a year later. Now I got married, and he was like, oh, and then I was telling my old lady, man, I was telling my wife, man, listen, man, you better tighten up, nigga, all that nah. So he like, oh, these niggas out here, hey, oh, you're a hypocrite, you fake. I'm like, what the hell you mean? He talking about, oh, cause me, when we go out, we looking at female this and that and third, but you don't want your wife to dress like that. I said, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Like, that's wifey. That's what like Lil Wayne said, my wife can't wear that. Why? That's what my stash at. Hey, that's my saving, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Okay, I mean, what you talking about, man? What are you talking about? But you know what I'm saying? Like, they playing like, my thing is, a man's wife, man, that's when, listen, the Bible said you can't stop a man when he's hurt about his wife. That's bae right here. That's man, nah, don't show no stomach.
A husband has to.
Don't show no stomach. Don't show nothing.
To carry his accordingly.
Okay, well, yeah, you probably right, yeah.
So why are you if you a husband, why are you even in there? And your wife ain't with you because y'all should be enjoying it together. If y'all gonna hang, when you a husband, listen. You gotta move like a husband.
No, like let me tell you something.
You cannot have a wife and then thinking that you gonna be out doing whatever, whenever, however, putting yourself in a position to be hit on, putting yourself in a position to be flirted with. Like, you cannot do that. Like, for real, you have to hold yourself accountable. What is her job? Like, it makes her money because sex sells. Can you elaborate for me, Keisha? Because I want to understand what you're saying.
Keisha, please talk. What? Not, my wife's not going to sell no pussy. That's what she...
I think she be the ones that's in the club already. The ones you looking at. That's what she's supposed to do. But if you a husband, why are you in there? If you ain't buying it, she's selling, why are you in there? So I'm not going to put myself in the position for that. So,
hey, listen, guys, please, I want to apologize because I'm drinking for me and her. That's supposed to be my drinking buddy. But right now,
no drinks for Queen.
Queen's on
straight water.
She'll talk. I'll be a proper stuff. Fiji.
Listen, so I'm gonna let y'all get into this because I was talking to y'all about self-reflecting. That's what tonight's show is about. In order for a relationship or any type of ship to sail. So I want y'all to tune in and I'll be right back to tell y'all more about what I mean. Tune in.
Why a lot of people won't become who they want is because they're too attached to who they've been. And you hear it all the time when people say, I've always been this way. Okay, well, if that's working for you, keep doing that. I knew it wasn't working for me any longer. I had hit my version of rock bottom. So I was willing to let go of everything and everybody. See, another reason why people won't get there is because the doorway is for you to fit through. You trying to carry everybody else through because you're trying to be Rescue 911. And you got to rescue you first. I am much more valuable to my family and to my community because I was willing to let them go through the door myself, teach myself, learn myself, condition myself, and then come back and get them. I'm much more valuable to them now.
Ready, baby.
Come on. I know you know what I mean.
Been on.
When you got so much to say, but
Yeah.
you're so hurt, you really don't know what to say.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hey man, don't try my pants no more.
What you got about the DDs? Listen,
Bro, I'm mad right now.
Plenty pants is standing up on my couch, y'all. And he trying to blanket my pillow. No, sir, not on pillow talk. Not on pillow talk. But
Bro.
back to the clip.
See, that was
So
so
y'all tuned in, then now y'all have a full understanding of what I mean when I say self-reflect. When I say breaking yourself down, holding yourself to a higher standard, because I can't be an asset to my team. I can't take us to the next level. I can't get us to where we're going if I don't first do the work within self first.
Be fair.
So the door is narrow. It's narrow to get through that door. So I can't take my friends and my mate if my mate don't understand. Sometimes it takes for you to walk away from things that you used to. Sometimes it takes you to walk away from the version of yourself that you created to survive in order to get to the person that's going to overachieve. That's within you. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to do. It's not easy. And you got to be able to see everything that you went through was for a reason and not throw a pity party for yourself. My daddy wasn't there for me, so I can't be there for my kids. So, my mama was on drugs and my grandma raised me up. You know, all these sad stories when really is a gift to even be up under your grandma. My grandmas live miles away. They still living and I love them, but I wish I could be up under them every day. So you telling me, okay, just because mama wasn't there, you had grandma. Grandma is just as sufficient, if not more, because she's a nurturer, she's a giver. And not everybody's grandma is like that, I understand. But again, God give his hardest battles to his toughest soldiers. And you got to know that in order to make it. And stop throwing a pity party for yourself in order to get to that next level. And that's how Queen Moet is so resilient, baby. I don't never look like what I've been through. Everybody who's watching, I know y'all done, been around for, my shortcomings or things that I have failed at. And I failed. But baby, I know how to overcome. I know how to bounce back from that. I don't let it define me, and it'll never define me. And that's just what I want for my viewers. I want y'all to be able to overcome anything that comes your way, because of what you go through, it does not define you. Your thoughts are not you unless you identify with them, unless you entertain them. You can have thoughts go through your head all day. I got thoughts of having a mansion, but if I don't entertain the thought, I'd never get the mansion.
Big bad.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't put work towards that vision that I had, that thought, and I do away with it, man, I ain't gonna never have no mansion, man. I'm good right here in the project. That's all I'm gonna ever be. You cannot only have the vision for what you in. You have to be able to see beyond it in order to make it done. Every great person in this world done been through something. They done been through something. It be some of the hardest things that they done been through. But in order for them to get to where they are, they were able to self-reflect. They were able to understand that what they've been through is not them. It doesn't define them. It's just something that they had to go through. You're passing through. And it's okay to pass through in order to get to where you're going. But also understand. You got to choose to want to understand what you've been through in order for you to get to that next level. Because if I don't understand anything I've been through, like I said, I'm going to run into those same cycles over and over and over again. It's like school. If you do not learn what you need to learn in the second grade, you will not make it to the third grade. You're going to repeat the second grade because you have not learned what you needed on this level to get to that level. It's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I want y'all to know. That's why I showed that clip. I wanted y'all to be able to see that so that you all can do what you need to do, to apply what you need to apply, to understand what it is that you've been through so that you can get to that next level on your journey to be able to help people, because we're here to help each other. And we're blocking our blessings, our divine true blessings, because we choose not to help one another but yet talk about each other and keep each other down. If I don't help you get up, you get what I'm saying? If I don't help you get up, because you are the next person in line to supposed to get up, right? You're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, according to God, not me. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't help you, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what you're supposed to be. But if I don't help you at this level where you're at for you to get to where you're going, how you going to help me get there? How can you say, oh, okay, I got the resources? It's certain things you want to do, and it might not be the same area I want to do, but because I have reached this plateau, I have resources that I can help you with. You understand what I'm saying? So you had to leave your homeboys. Some of your homeboys had to go, unfortunately, in order for DJ Manny to get to where DJ Manny is, for DJ Manny to be able to help the people around him. Which shout out to DJ Manny for helping me. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to leave people in order to help other people on your journey get to where they going. Because if you help them get to where they're going, they're going to bring you too. But they got to be able to walk through that door by themselves in order for them to come back and say, hey, sis, come on. Hey, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I see you gifted in this area. I can help you. Let's, you know what I'm saying? And it's up to them to want it. But what I'm saying is if we don't pour into each other, we'll never get there.
And I gotta say, like, I didn't help you, you helped me. You know what I'm saying? And like Keisha saying, right now, faith without works is dead.
Yes, and teamwork makes the dream work.
The dream work. Like we all gotta understand it, and then it all fall back to how you brought up the show tonight.
Right.
Self-reflect. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know your position in the team. And that's a self-reflect.
Woo! That's another talk for another show, DJ Manny. Woo! If you don't know your role and your place on the team.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like that.
I remember when LeBron came to Miami the first year, they lost. Because D Wade was the captain of the team. Right. And then D Wade had to fall back the second year.
He had to.
He said, listen, man, LeBron is the next generation of NBA. Yes. So D Wade had to pass the torch down to him.
He had to get out his own way.
Because D Wade done win a championship in 06. Right. So now this LeBron, this is the new future right now. This is the future of Miami, and a lot of people loved it. I understand why, and it was all about knowing that this is the position you have to play right now.
Right, and a lot of people hated it.
They hated it. A lot hated it. You know what I'm saying?
And didn't want that. But D Wade, because he does a lot of self-reflecting within himself, he knew that this is what needed to be done. And so he took the ego out of it. He took the pride out of it. He took this is my team and I've been here and you just got here. He took that out of it and said, you know what? I see the vision. I see the anointing. I see the potential in you, and I see you doing the work. It ain't just the potential, but you have applied the work. And so I'm going to step out the way and let you do that. And we'll see how they go.
And like I told you a few minutes ago, Cause you know DJ man gonna talk shit all the time. And I listen after the show. It's gonna be some shit gonna go down. You talking about my jeans, nigga? I finna listen. We finna go at it, goddamn it. But
He went to DJ.
and got me fucked up, bro. Nah, man, bro. But listen though, like with this shit though, like it's a show that it's a topic. Let me take that back. It's a topic that needs to bring back over and over because. First and foremost, you understand, me and you, we talk a lot and we understand this, each one teach one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what our people lack of is that self-reflect, right? We don't sit back and okay, what happened, what went wrong to ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
it's easy to blame somebody else, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because not only it's easy, it's off your back, you feel good about yourself, because now you're not the one to blame, you know what I'm saying? But self-reflect is something big that we need in our community.
Right.
To know, okay, listen, man, this is where I fucked up at.
Right, and
You know
knowing your position.
Knowing your position.
You gotta know your position, and you gotta know how to be a team player. So y'all make sure y'all tune in next Thursday, so I can tell y'all more about self-reflecting and how to self-reflect, because you gotta know your position on the team. Because if you like DJ Manny and think you the point guard all the time,
man, nigga,
we gon' fail. We gon' win. We gon' win. They over here double teaming you and you ain't even on. Because I'm open, and you ain't. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tune in.
Man, go on, man. Everybody,
y'all make sure y'all tune in next Thursday on Pillow Talk with Queen Mo at the Poet, where I keep the conversation dripping red. What we gonna have DJ Manny coming back again, so we can get into this.
Hey,
y'all
listen,
know what we need y'all to do: like, comment, subscribe, share till your fingers get numb.
You know
okay.
Shout out to the beautiful baby man, me. I see you, girl. Look here. Oh yeah, that my dog right here. Mia, man. See, you came on late. I done spit so many games, dog. You should go back and watch the show again. I done spit out a lot of games.
Y'all make sure y'all rewind so y'all can see what me and DJ Manny done been talking about. I definitely been giving him the game. He was not coming with that sexist energy tonight, acting like women, just women. No sir, not on my couch.
See that for it up.
Every Thursday at 8:30.
Shout out to Keisha.
Shout out to all our viewers. Shout out to everybody that shared. We appreciate y'all. Tune in next week. I got something for y'all.
And I'm gonna drink to that. You ought to know what it is.